Row 1, column 2,
We
9.
do have the chat going. I'm running a little bit behind here. Let me do something real quick.
Toolbar, address and search bar as autocomplete CTR. 2 stop. Fiddle is selected. Fiddle is unselected. EBI file is U2. Clickable dialog. Main landmark. Clickable flying back to Canada msfs2020.
There we go.
3554. YouTube document.
Make sure real quick. We do have the chat going. I'm running a little bit behind here. Let me do something real quick. Okay, yep. Okay. We are good.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Stream chat column 3 of 8. Main column 4 of 8. LRM row 2 column 1. Sim world pilot's life chapter. Star untitled book. Restream Google. Ops 30 point. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Microsoft.
So welcome back, my friend. Let's
/r edit red only multi line.
pull this up.
/r /land 1. List of K. Land. KTPA sys 1. Equal 20. Microsoft Ops Restream main column 25. LRM column. Sim world star untitled book. Column star land. DCT cam KTPA /01R N0480 310 /KTPA /01R.
One right.
0480 310. Equal 2. Camzo. Equal 2. A E. Space E A Y. Camzo. Equal 2.
Maple 2.
Camzo.
Camjo.
KTPA departures 1/2. KTPA 1. Equal 201L. Land 2. Crowley 01R. Land 1. Equal 2 SL for sys runways 1. Sys runway 1. Equal 2. Tran 2. Camzo.
There's that.
Automatic announcements disabled. Automatic announcements enabled.
Execute.
KTPA sys 1. Equal 2 less greater 01R.
Okay. Back to that.
/r index 1/1. /r land 1. List of KTPA R greater. Land 2. Silo R greater. Silo rivals 1. Star 1. Allotorial zeros. Star untitled book at row 1. Star untitled DCT land. Carriage return 24R. Silo. CARTR 5.
24 right.
Silo / 24R / Silo CARTR 5. Silo CARTR 5. PPRT. CARTR. Silo. Edit red only multi. Land 4. Impact 4 hills 24R. Land 3. Add 7 hills 24L. Land 2. CARTR 5 hills 06R. Land 1. Allotorial 06L. Stars approaches 1. Allotorial 06L. Land 2. CAR. Land 3. Add 7 hills 24L. Land 4. Impact 4 hills 24R. Land 4. Impact 4 hills 24R.
Okay, so it's going to be 4 right.
Land 3. Trans 2. Piece 1. Allotorial SL Stars approach 1. Allotorial. Star untitled. PPRT. CARTR 5. Silo. CARTR 5. CARTR 5.
Carter
CARTR
5.
5. PPRT. Silo rivals 1/2 PM 1. Allotorial SL piece 2. CARTR 5 / trans. 3. Add 7 none. Trans 2. CARTR 5 / operator. Trans 3. Add 7 none. Trans 2. CARTR 5 / operator. Trans 1. CARTR trans 2. PPRT / operator. Star untitled book. Star DCT. PPRT. Silo rivals 1/2 edit red trans. 2. PPRT / trans 2. PP. Land 2. PPRT / greater 1/2.
Okay, there's that. Got that.
Land. At RTE Lex 101 540 /502 vector /33 50 /.
Taxiing to gate tree 9 or using taxiway.
At RTE Lex 01 504. Star untitled book. Microsoft Ops 30.2.3 screen chat column 2 5 of 9. Main column 3 6 of 9. Main window. Connect button.
Alright, now.
Pause button. Mid button. Reduce size. Minimize button. Exit button. Configuration option. Home button. Plan page button. Press.
Tampa ground envoy tree 668 heavy with
Schedule
India
2 button.
ready to taxi
OFD. Radio.
Okay, let's get down here real
Cargo
quick.
edit multi-line. Mid edit multi-line. Select. Web edit multi-line. This edit multi-line. Date edit multi-line. Go button. Departure code edit selected. KTPA. 01R button. Combo box collapse. Edit. 0 button. Combo box collapse. Edit. 31,000 button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Yes button.
31,000.
Combo box collapse. Edit plan.
Yes.
25 button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. 25 button.
25? What?
Wind 90 at 10 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
Taxi to and hold
Minus
short
94
runway
PSA.
1 left using taxiway Yankee Victor Victor 1 whiskey whiskey 1
Why is it?
Combo box collapse. Edit plan. 25 button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Yes button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. 25 button.
Tampa ground Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 116 with India ready to taxi IFR.
Combo box collapse. Edit plan. 1 selected. 5 10 15
Airbus
10.
Mike X-ray Yankee 116.
Why do we need runway 20? Or why do we need flaps 25? The wind's not.
Combo box. Button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. 18,000 button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Departure code edit selected tile. 24R button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Full button.
Full.
Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Off select 1 2 3.
Taxi to and hold short runway
Max
1
18,000 button.
taxiway
Combo box collapse. Edit. Jumbo SIMDRF plan. Combo box checkbox not 0 button. Combo box 1 button. Checkbox not 0 button. Combo box ZFW the button. Combo box collapse. Edit plan. Connect button. Pause button. Mid button. Reduce size. Minimize button. Exit button. Configuration up. Home button. Plan page button. Home button. Pressed.
Okay. I don't know why that had flaps 25. I'm like, wait a minute now. We are not taking off with flaps 25.
Me.
What are you
At
thinking?
RTE Lex 1/10 PM. Edit red only multi-line selected. At RTE Lex 1/10 degrees HDD 0.8 NM1. 79 degrees.
79 degrees out.
Wind 98 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
Wind is
Wind 90 at 11 knots. Gust at 0 knots. Wind 90 at 11 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
90 at 11 knots. definitely not in a condition to be needing no flaps 25. I don't know what that was, but that's funny. That is funny. Good stuff right there. Okay.
$9:29 p.m.
Shaka boom boom, I'm chasing dragons and no. All right.
Selection removed.
Got the guys going to come back in here in a second and finish doing a couple of things. So stand by. I got to do a quick walk around here myself.
Tampa ground Airbus Mike X-ray.
Be right back with y'all in just a moment. Okay?
Airbus Mike X-ray Yankee 121 taxi to gate 9er using taxiway Whiskey 5 Victor 4
At RT
Victor
Lex 1/10
Golf.
p.m. Main row 1 column 2 of 9. Star Untitled Book Backup. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Taxiing to gate 9er using taxiway Whiskey 5 Victor 4 Victor Golf Airbus 121.
Alright, folks. Like I said, give me a second and I'll be right back with you. Can't believe that thing said flaps 25. I'm like, now wait a minute, we are not doing flaps 25 on a takeoff. Where you at, bud?
Walk around completed.
There he is. Alright, guys. Just stepping out here a second. Now I've seen, I have taken off before like flaps 15. I've done that. Alright. Be with y'all momentarily, just hold tight.
$31,000.
Alright, heading back to the cockpit, folks. We are about to do this thing. Alright, still got to, let me double check something here.
Microsoft Flight Sim. Act RTE 1/10 PM DT7. Act RTE 1/.
Go here.
Land. Selection remove. Land. Land. Act RTE 1/10 PM. Microsoft Flight. Microsoft. Act RTE 1/10 PM DT730. Folder view list. Google Chrome. Pane bracket. Widget. Start. Search. Task view. Copy button. Taskbar over. Show hidden icons. Hide. Show hidden icons. Dropbox. Button 2. Haven't signed up. Security suite. Privacy. Micro. Network. Spectrum. Setup 5 of it. Secure.
Hold
Haven't
on,
signed up. Button 3 of 4.
TFM. I knew I should have restarted it. I didn't restart it before. And
Task
I
manager.
should have. That's alright.
Processes data grid.
We'll get this. Just bear with me, folks, if you don't mind. Well, that was all.
Open navigation button. Open navigation button. Processes data grid. Apps grouping. Process. Task group. Level 1. Background processes grouping. Process. TFM. Level 1.
There we go. We'll kill that sucker.
Task manager.
We'll fix that
Taskbar.
wagon, by
Folder view list. Google Chrome.
golly.
Pocket Flight Monitor. Level 37. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Microsoft Flight Sim.
Come on, TFM. I'll teach you,
Loading
you
airport database. Current
little
aircraft. TMDT
rascal.
747 900 RPM. Gate Park 25 of KTPA.
Very
Wind
good.
90 at 7 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
90 is 7 knots.
Main row 1 column 228.
Alright.
Main window. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight.
Let's get the CDU back up here.
Main row 1 star on the top. Free stream chat. LRM column 3. Sim world pilots live chat. Free stream Google Chrome column. Act Perfect 1 /2 PM DT 737 CPU column 3 9. Refresh button. Edit red act Perfect 1 /TW1. 175.9 /PLC2. Dot /27.3 297 degrees /53.
27.3.
Colon space dash 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 dot dash slash 2 7 dot 3. Refresh button. Clear scrap. Edit blank.
7.3. And we'll do a left soft
Left
two
MMC
on
icon. Right
that.
MMC icon.
Message
CPU number 1
displayed.
icon.
Verify
CPU number
takeoff
6.
speeds.
CPU number 1 execute key
Execute.
available. Execute key off.
Right soft 6.
Land. 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 Send button. Edit blank. Clear. Refresh button. Edit red. N1 limit 1 /cells 1 /+26 degrees C27 2. Less to less accurate.
That to that. Then we'll
Take
come
off red
over
1 /2
here.
left QRHP 1. 10 degrees 145 greater 145.
10 degrees at 145, 145. So that's got us doing flaps 10 on that. Okay, well,
Tampa Ground Frontier Flight 189
alright,
two heavy taxi
we'll
to the
take
gate.
that.
Frontier
27.2,
Flight
101 CD
189
2
heavy
3,
taxi to the
27.2%, 3.88, 155 greater 155. CD 3, 27.2%, 3.88, 155 greater 155.
3.88 is our trim. Let's get that in real
Trim elevator,
quick.
trim indicator for all plus T. 3.99, 3.98, 3.97, 3.96,
Taxi
3.95, 3.94, 3.93, 3.92, 3.91, 3.9, 3.89, 3.88.
Too heavy.
Okay, perfect. 3.88.
Tailor trim indicator, stab trim, electrical, autopilot, stab trim, normal button, mode plus A. Stab trim off button, mode plus S.
Alright, we're going to leave that off this time.
Edit red only multi-line 3, 27.2%, 3.88, 155. Act RTE Lex 1/001, 540, 1302, 5203, 803.04, 8335, 1325/L2.
I'm going to
Act
check
RTE
these
Lex
real
2, Act RTE
quick.
Lex 2/10, 01, STRND 02, Camjo 03, Keeper 04, TM 05, Long 0.793/L310. Act RTE Lex 01, Wax 0.702, FA.703, WN 04, POLY 05, Fast point. Act RTE Lex 4/1001, Node 0.702, RID 03, Gears 04, EPOPO 0.793/L310. 4, EPOPO 0.793/L300, 05, SHTTN 0.79. Act RTE Lex 5/1001, Cypher 0.702, DAND 03, PYT 04, SE.05, Jobo 0.793/L310, RN 6, 1.00/. Act RTE Lex 6/041, RAM 0.793/L310, 02, RBB 0.792/L310, 03, Lord 0.793/L310, 04, LLUND 0.793/L310, 05, Cam 0.796/L310. Act RTE Lex 7/010 Jazz 2.798/L310, 002, PPRD 320/17960, 002, PPRD 320/17960. 001, Jazz 2.798/L310, 002, PPRD 320/03, Max 320/11000A, 04, F 273/05, 204.
Just
Act
checking
RTE
this
Lex
real
801,
quick.
Map 240/5940, 02, Delta 240/4692, 03, Silver 210D/4000D, 04, Curve 210D/3000, 055, Ammo 210/3759, RMP6, 1.00/0.06 NMR,
Okay.
Act RTE Lex 8/10. Act RTE Lex 01, Vector 210/3732, Lana 210/3000A, 203, Volex 164/1520, 204, RW24R/156. 4, RW24R/156. 203, Volex 164/1520. 212, Lana 210/3000A.
So it's going to be 3,000.
302, Lana 210/3000A. Refresh, clear scratch with edit blank. Clear scratch, refresh, edit red on 302, Lana 210/3000A. CDU number 1 execute key. CDU number 312, Lana/3000. 3.1. Vector slash. 3.2. 1 slash 3000. CDU number 1 execute key of XRT like 2.1. 1 slash 3000. 2.2. VOX slash 1520. 2.3. RW24R slash 156.
Altitude for that runway is
204. 3000
156.
slash.
Let's get
XRT like 10
there.
slash 10. XRT like hold 1. L 230 slash 3000.
Then we gotta do a go around. We'll do hold at 3000.
XRT like 10 slash 10. XRT like 1 slash 10. 01. 540. 175 slash
Alright, so
540.
that all looks good. Now let's go ahead.
Microsoft Flight Simulate main column 3 of 9. Main window home button. Configuration options button. Exit button. Minimize button. Reduce size button. Mid button. Pause button. Connect button. Previous stage button. Before takeoff check. After takeoff flow button. Before tach engine start button. Before start checklist button. Before start flow. Pre-flight checklist button. Pre-flight flow button. Head airport info button. Request show ground options button. Display the pushback operation. Show tax options button. Display the flight operation sub menu.
Alright, I'm
Press.
gonna hit this real quick.
Show ground options button. Header. Pre-flight flow button. Pre-flight checklist button. Before start flow button. Before start check engine start. Before after. Before takeoff checklist. Previous stage button. Button. Plays the safety message. Button. Turns the seatbelt signs on slash off.
Okay, so
Button instructs the flight attendants to start the snack slash food service. Button starts the board slash loading and departing slash unloading process. Previous stage button. Button starts the board. Button instructs the flight attendants to start the snack slash food service. Button turns the seatbelt signs on slash off.
okay, here we go. That
Button plays the safety message. You must be on the ground. Button turns the seatbelt signs on slash off. Button request a gate change. Button notifies the flight attendants that there will be a delay. Button plays the safety message. You must be on the ground.
we'll go ahead and do our safety message here. Well, no, we're not.
Button
Not
turn
yet.
button before takeoff checklist button. After
Okay.
takeoff flow button. Before taxi checklist. Before taxi flow button. Engine start button. Before start checklist button. Before start flow button. Pre-flight checklist button. Pre-flight flow button. Head airport info button. Pre-flight flow button. Pre-flight checklist button.
Pre-flight checklist. Let's go ahead and do that.
Press. Connect
Pre-flight
button.
checklist. Delta
Oxygen.
1636 Heavy request taxi to
Testing.
the gate.
XRT
Navigation
Microsoft Flight Simulator
transfer displays
Microsoft Flight
Delta
Simulator.
1636 Heavy
Normal and
taxi
auto.
to 16 using
Window
taxiway
heat.
Whiskey 5 Victor
On.
4 Victor Golf.
Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments. Sit. Parking brake. On. Fuel control switches.
Taxiing to gate
Cut
16
off.
using taxiway
Pre-flight
Whiskey 5
checklist
Victor
completed.
4 Victor Golf Delta 1636 Heavy.
That is done. Now we had somebody get sick on the airplane, folks. We're gonna have to.
Main row 1 column 2 of 9. Main window connect button. Pause button. Mid button. Reduce size button. Minimize button. Exit button. Configuration options button. Home button. Plan page button. Checklist view button. Plan home. Exit reduce mid button. Pause button. Connect button. Request a flight button. Move the aircraft to the left save button. Request a catering truck button. Request a luggage truck button. Request a flight progress route. Connect button. Button. Request a fuel truck button. Request a jet attack button. Notifies the flight attendants that there will be a delay. Press.
Hey, and it looks like ATC is delaying our departure. We'll let the cabin know in just a couple of minutes.
You just-
Okay, I'll let the crew know.
You just lied to him,
From the
right?
cockpit, we want to
not
let you know our
ATC.
departure
Somebody
is
got
delayed.
sick.
We're working as quickly as possible and hope to be underway shortly.
Well, at least you made up some kind of excuse, right?
Button. Request a gate change. Button. Plays the safety message. You must be on the ground. Press. Microsoft XRT Lex 1 slash 10 PM DT set red only multi-line selected XRT Lex 1. Selection remove menu. Blank 1, blank 2, blank 3, PM 4, blank 5, FS actions greater. Blank 3, less doors group. LO2, LM1, less close door open door greater. LM1, closing open door greater. Round 2, less payload main auto 3, blank 4, less pushback. Blank 4, less pushback. Degree 4, 0, shocks of 5, less exit slash remove none greater.
Okay. Doors are shut.
Tampa Ground United 254 Heavy taxi to the gate.
Main row 1 column 2 of 9. Main
United
window button. Plays the safety
254
message. You must be on the
Heavy
ground.
taxi to gate tree using taxiway Whiskey 5 Victor 4 Victor Golf.
Main. Button. Request a gate change. Button. Plays the safety message. You must. Button. Turns the seatbelt signs on slash off.
Taxiing to gate tree
Button.
using
Button.
taxiway
Generator
Whiskey 5
disconnected.
Victor
Generator
4
completed.
Victor Golf United
Check rim taxi clearance started.
254
Check low power unit fuel pumps hydraulic pumps taxi. Radio frequencies. Engine number 1 at low pressure. Checklist view button. Plan page button. Right at fuel pump on. Engine. Checklist view button. Engine number 2 set. OFT button. Radio. Set. High. Jet button. Button. Connect button. Pause button. Mid button. Anti reduce size button. Minimize button. Exit config. Plan page button. Checklist view button. OFT button. Radio frequencies. Jetway low power. Set rim taxi clearance started cars. 14 seconds for TPU disconnect. Hold CTRL plus alt. Jetway disconnected.
Ladies
Button.
and
Starts
gentlemen,
support button.
my
Instructs the
name
flight
is
attendant to start
Vera,
the snack slash food
and
service.
I'm your chief flight attendant.
Button. Starts support slash
My
loading
fasten
button.
seatbelt
Button.
sign
Button.
is
Place
on.
button. Request a gate. Button. Notifies the flight.
If you
Button.
haven't
Request a
already
destination.
done
Button. Request a
so,
fuel truck. Button. Request a
please
luggage.
stow
Button.
your
Button.
carry-on
Button.
luggage
Button.
underneath
Button.
the
Mid button.
seat in
Reduce
front of
minimize
you
exit button.
or in
Configuration
an
options.
overhead
Home
bin.
button. Plan page button.
Please take your seat
Checklist
and
view button.
fasten your seatbelt.
Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the
OFT button.
special instructions card located by
Radio
your
frequency
seat.
button. The cars begin 11 slash 10.
If
Red
you
only
do
multi-line
not
back.
wish to
Head letter
perform
button.
the
Request load.
functions
Head load button. Request
described
load.
in the
Assigned
event
list
of
button.
an
Request flight progress
emergency,
report. Show contact
please
button.
ask
Display
the flight
show ground options
attendant to
button. Display
receive
header audio
you.
button. Pre-flight flow button.
We remind you
Pre-flight
that this
checklist
is
button.
a non-smoking
Before start
flight.
flow button. Before start checklist button.
Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
Before start flow button. Before start checklist button. Pressed.
Before start checklist. Flight deck
MDD
door.
737 CD01 Red only multi-line exit push back to taxi line 1. 260 degrees 4. 0 touch to 5. Left set slash X remove number.
kilograms.
Touch to 5. Left set slash X remove number.
Passenger signs. On.
64.
MCP
Select 5. Left start TTX 200 greater.
155. Heading 238. Altitude 31000. Sit. Takeoff speeds. B1 142. BR 142. B2 149er. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Rudder and aileron trim. Free and
Select
zero.
5. Left start TTX 200 greater.
Anti-collision lights. On.
Select 5. Left start TTX 200
Before
greater.
start checklist completed.
Select 5. Left start TTX 200 greater. Select 5. Left start TTX 200 greater.
Cockpit to ground.
XRT Lex 1 slash 10. Main row 1 column. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2.0.
Start straight back.
All right.
Roger that. Ready for push straight back. Brakes off.
Num lock on. Target rate off. Target rate on. Target rate off. Target rate light off. XRT main column 3 of 9. Main window. Connect button. Pause button. Mid button. 0 knots ground speed. Pause button. Mid button. Pressed.
Brakes released. Here we go.
2 knots ground speed.
Start engines.
Pause button. Mid button.
Starting engine 2.
Engine number 2 TRD. Pause button. Mid button. Pressed. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2.0. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2.0. Engine number 2 hydraulic pump low pressure light off. Engine number 2 fuel valve light closed. Engine number 2 star valve light closed. Engine number 2 star valve light in transit. Engine number 2 fuel valve light in transit. Engine number 2 fuel valve light closed. Engine number 2 star valve light closed. Number 2 starter engaged. Number
All right.
Number 2 generator active.
You're looking good, guys.
Number 2 ignition on.
Looking real good.
Number 2 starter off.
We don't really have no hard, like really strong wind. It look like
79 degrees.
79 degrees out.
Wind 98 knots. Gust at 0 knots. Drive number 2 light off. Engine
Engine
number 2
2
auto.
cut out.
90 at 8 knots. So
Push back complete. Parking brake set.
we don't have anything,
Microsoft Flight Simulator
you
1.
know.
Target brake on. Target brake light on.
All right,
Brakes
parking
set.
brakes are on.
Starting engine one.
EAU tip
Engine number 1
full.
DRD. Flight recorder light on.
Here
Captain
comes
50 light off.
engine
Left elevator 50
one.
light off. Left alpha main light off. Left temp probe light off. F slash OPOT light off. Right elevator 50 light off. Right alpha main light off. 50 light off. 50 on.
Have a good flight.
Oh,
Engine
we
number one,
plan
hydraulic
on
pump low
having
pressure
a
off.
wonderful flight. Thank you very much. Want to thank those of
Engine
you
number 1
that
fuel valve
might
light
be
closed.
here with
Engine
us
number 1 star valve
tonight
light closed.
watching
Engine number
the
1 fuel valve
live
light in transit. Engine
stream.
number 1 star valve light in transit. Engine number 1 fuel valve light closed. Engine
Do
number 1 star valve light
appreciate
closed.
the
Number 1 starter
views.
engaged.
Make
Number
sure
1
you
fuel valve open.
subscribe to the
Number
channel.
1 generator active. Number 1 ignition on.
Always make sure you join us here on these live streams
India
because
request taxi to the active north departure.
Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey Taxi to and hold short of runway 1 right
Number 1
main
starter off.
taxiway Golf Golf 2 Charlie Juliet cross runway 1 right Delta cross runway 10 Delta Delta Tree cross runway 19er left Charlie Tree Charlie Charlie 1. Contact tower on 119er decimal
Flight number 1 light off.
ready.
Engine number 1 auto.
Engine 1 cut out.
Taxi to and hold short runway 1 right via taxiway Golf Golf 2 Charlie Juliet cross runway 1 right Delta cross runway 10 Delta Delta Tree cross runway 19er left Charlie Tree Charlie Charlie 1 Freedom Global 9er Delta Whiskey.
All engines stable.
okay. All of our engines are stable. Now he's going to do our after start flow here, getting our packs on, setting that to
Generator number 1 plus light on. Left side window, light on. Left corner window, light off. Left elevator, 50 light on. Left elevator, light on. Left sensor, light on. Left sensor, light on. Left master caution, light on. Right master caution, light on. Anti-ice warning, light on. Left FMC, light off. Right FMC, light off. GPW resident, light on. AC bus, transfer number 1 off. AC bus, ground SBC number 1 off. AC bus, main number 1 off. AC bus, alley number 1 on. Left side window, light on. Left forward window, light on. Left elevator, 50 light off. Left alpha main, light off. Left temp probe, light off. Left slash OPO, light off. Left master caution, light off. Right master caution, light off. Anti-ice warning, light off. GPW resident, light off. AC bus, transfer number 1 on. AC bus, ground SBC number 1 on. AC bus, main number 1 on. AC bus, alley number 2 on. Generator number 2 plus light on. Active generator plus light off. Right forward window, light off. Right side window, light off. Right elevator, 50 light on. Right alpha main, light on. Go 50 light on. Left master caution, light on. Right master caution, light on. Anti-ice warning, light on. CPU number 2 message, light off. AC bus, transfer number 2 off. Transponder mode slash RA. Flex and transit light on.
I did forget to update the runways
Clear on the
again,
right.
but we'll do that
Clear
next
on the
time.
left.
Flex 1.
All right, got our flaps going out here to 10. Should be 10, I believe.
Flex 5.
If not, we ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, we're going to flaps 10. That is where we are going, folks. Up a little bit close to the microphone there. Let's turn that audio down a little bit. I think it's a little loud. There we go. Is that better? That should be better. Right there. Just had to spice it up a little bit. Had a little too much bass to it. Come on. There we go. How's that, guys? Is that better? Right there? Hopefully. I hope so. Alright. We are ready to do our taxi checklist.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. Main row 1 column 2 of 9. Main window, mid button. Pause button. Connect. Button. 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 Before takeoff. After takeoff. Before takeoff. Before takeoff. Before taxi checklist button. Before taxi flow button. Engine start button.
Okay.
Before taxi flow button. Before taxi checklist button.
Taxi checklist.
Press.
Before taxi checklist. Generators. On. Probe heat. Auto. Isolation valve. Auto. Engine start switches. Continuous. Recall. Checked. Auto brakes. Rejected takeoff.
Read trim disabled.
Flight control test.
Alright, we're going to take our yoke here, go to the left,
Full left.
back to center,
Neutral.
to the right,
Full right.
back to center,
Neutral.
to the back,
Full back.
back to center, and to the forward.
Full forward.
And back
Check.
to center.
Brake test.
Tampa Ground American
Check.
544 Heavy request.
Before taxi checklist completed.
Okay, that's
American
done.
544 Heavy taxi
Good
to
deal.
gate
Name.
Taxiway Whiskey 5
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.
Then we're going to jump the runway here.
From the flight deck, we wanted to welcome you on
Main row
board
1.
and thank you
Star
for
Star
flying
Free
with
screen
us.
cap LRM column 3 symbol
We're
over
not
3
in
screen 0
the
jump to runway column 3 10
and
runway
you
list
should have
airport
your
code
airborne
and
soon. Again, welcome aboard.
NTPA.
6 runways loaded. Runway list 01R reduced snow heading through 1 01L reduced snow 01R reduced snow heading through 1.709 length 80.
Right.
Microsoft main act star untitled notepad row 2 column 1 star untitled land DCT KTPA slash 01R and 0480. Jump to runway 01 column 2 2 of 10.
we
Runway
are.
list 01R star Microsoft flight. Jump to runway 01 column 2 to runway list 01R reduced snow heading through 1. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3.
Cabin
There we
crew,
go.
prepare for takeoff.
Approaching runway 01, right.
Left retractable landing light
0,
extend. Left retractable landing light on. Landing on. Right
right.
retractable landing light extend. Right retractable landing light on. Left fixed landing light on. Right fixed landing light on. Left runway turn off light on. Right runway turn off light on. Position lights off. Navigation off. Position lights scope slash steady. Navigation on. Scope on.
Okay.
Before takeoff
Star untitled
checklist.
notepad row 1 column 1 main column 3 3 of 9.
Sit.
Act RTE Lex 1 slash 10 PMDG set red runway multi-line selected. Act RTE Lex 1 slash 10 0 0 7 degrees HDT 0.5 NM 540 175 slash 540 354 degrees 12.4 NM 2 2250 slash 71 25 0 0 4 degrees 9.9 NM 3 April 311 slash 1023 0 0 5 degrees 18.5
Before
NM 4
takeoff checklist complete.
Act RTE Lex 1 slash 10 PMDG 737 CDU Act RTE Lex 1 slash 10 01 540 175 slash 500 Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2.001 Microsoft Flight Simulator
Release
1.38.2.0
some parking brakes.
Parking brake off. Parking brake on. Parking brake off. Parking brake light off.
Alright. And
Add down 1. Trim enabled. Read trim disabled.
alright, here we go.
Right flight director light on. Auto throttle servos on. Right FD master on.
Thrust set. Checked.
27 knots. 43
Speed alive.
knots.
Ladies and
Check.
gentlemen, we now request your
58
full
knots.
attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety
73
features of this
knots.
aircraft.
Check.
Auto throttle servos off.
When the
88
seatbelt sign
knots.
illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt.
102 knots.
Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by
115
pulling
knots.
on the loose end of the strap.
127 knots.
Lift the upper portion of the buckle.
139 knots.
We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened
knots.
throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence.
159 knots.
There are several emergency
ground.
exits on this aircraft.
Airborne.
Please
On
take
ground.
a few moments now to
Airborne.
locate your nearest exit. In
168
some
knots.
cases, your nearest exit may be behind you.
Tampa approaching
If you
runway
need to
19
evacuate the
is
aircraft,
type
floor
Boeing
level lighting will
737
guide you
1 miles
towards the
north of
exit.
Tampa, 300 feet.
Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be attached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally.
Cleared through the Bravo
Although the bag
airspace
does
for
not
Global
inflate,
9 or Delta
oxygen
Whiskey.
is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your own mask first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it. In the event of an emergency, please assume the bracing position. If you hear, brace, 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 lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so,
Options menu.
open the
Hold
plastic
on.
pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head.
Press space to load
Pass
slash
the
save.
straps around
Pause
your
button.
waist and
Restart.
adjust at the
Press
front.
enter main menu.
To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill the vest, blow into
Select all.
mouthpieces. Use the whistle
nav
of the
on.
light to attract
Command A.
attention. Also, your
Command A
seatbelt
on.
cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you. We strongly suggest you read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members.
Flaps up.
We wish you
Landing
all
gear
an
up.
enjoyable flight.
Landing gear. Raise landing gear.
Gear up. Gear down. Gear up. Flaps up.
Left ram door light off. Right ram door. 217 knots indicated. Flaps and transit light off. $63 degrees. Wind 104.19 knots. Gust at 0 knots. Main row 1 column 2 of 9. Main window. Mid button.
After takeoff checklist.
Pause button.
After takeoff checklist. Engine start switches.
Check.
Packs.
Set.
Auto brakes.
Check.
Landing gear.
Up.
4,000
Flaps.
feet.
Up.
After takeoff checklist completed.
Pause button. Mid button. Pressed. Reduce size button. Mid button. Pause. Connect. Button. Move seat. Button. Button. Request. Button. Request the fuel. Button. Request. Button. 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 Turns the seatbelt. Button. Instructs the flight attendant. Button. Starts the forward select. Previous stage button. Before take. After takeoff flow. Before takeoff checklist button. 5,000 feet. After takeoff flow button. Before takeoff checklist button. After takeoff flow button.
Yeah, we anti-ice on.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2.001. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.
We had some problem with wind there. The first officer didn't do any of the flows. I
6,000
don't
feet.
know what happened there. He didn't do any of them for like VNAV, LNAV, none of that stuff.
Main row 1 column. ACRT Lex 1 slash 10 edit red only multi-line select. ACRT 354 degrees 0.7 nm. ACRT 004 degrees 8.7 nm. ACRT 004 degrees 8. Heading 11. Heading 11. ACRT 004 degrees 8.7 nm. ACRT 004 degrees 8.1 nm. ACRT 004 degrees 7.9 nm. 7,000 feet.
Okay, yeah, we're good now. I think it was just the
Wind 115 to 15 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
wind.
54 degrees.
We had some, definitely had some crosswind messing with us on that. So, anyway, we're good now.
Gear up. Dot. Flaps 0.
Gears up, flaps are up.
Total fuel 25,100.
Alright.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2. Main column 309. 8,000 feet. Main window. After takeoff low button.
Service terminated. Squawk
Before takeoff check this button. Previous stage button.
frequency
Button.
change
Instructs for flight
approved.
attendants to start the snack/food service. Button. Turn the seatbelt sign on. Button. Instructs for flight attendants to start the snack/food service.
1200.
Rest.
Frequency change approved.
FRT
Freedom
Lex 1.
Global
Microsoft
9
Flight Simulator 1.
Delta Whiskey.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. On 1. 133.22.
Jacksonville Center Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey is type Boeing 737 4 miles east of Foxtrot Alpha 40
9,000 feet.
8,700 feet. Request flight following.
Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey Jacksonville Center. Squawk 6436. Jacksonville Center Envoy 409er 8 Heavy Flight Level 280. Envoy 409er 8 Heavy Jacksonville Center radar contact.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Main row 1 column 209. Main window. Button. Instructs for flight attendants to start the
Squawk
snack/food service. 10,000 feet.
6436 Freedom
Button.
Global
Turn.
9
Button.
Delta
Instructs for flight attendants to
Whiskey.
start the snack/food service. Slope 6436.
Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey radar
Button. Turn the seatbelt sign on.
contact
Slash
5
off.
miles west of X-ray 051.
Button. Instructs for flight attendants to start. Button. Starts support /loading and departing /loading process. Button. Instructs for flight attendants to start the snack/food service. Rest.
Roger, Freedom Global 9 Delta Whiskey.
Microsoft Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3.
We'll begin our cabin service soon. We have a number of complimentary drinks and snacks, as well as meals and spirits for purchase. All purchases must be made with a credit card as we're unable to accept cash.
He didn't even bring up the landing light or turn off landing lights, I don't think.
Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Recognition off. Cabin off.
Whoops, wrong button.
Left retractable landing light retract. Right retractable landing light retract. Left fixed landing light off. Right fixed landing light off. Landing off.
There we go.
7 Alpha Mike,
I
you are
did it.
30 miles north. Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect
10,738.
visual runway
466 feet per minute.
approach.
10,700. 456 feet per minute. 310 knots indicated. 311 knots in. 420 feet per minute. 10,803 feet ASL.
Let me see something.
Descend and maintain 5,000 feet. Expect vectors visual runway 5. Approach Cessna 7 Alpha Mike.
MCP altitude. Intervene button mode. VNAV button mode. Level change off button mode. Hold off button mode. VNAV level change in. Hold indicator. Altitude level. Intervene button mode. VNAV button mode. Level change off button mode. Microsoft Flight Simulator. 11,000. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38. Microsoft. MCP speed row. Main column 3 FRT Lex 1. Star untitled mode. Ops 30.2. Restream chat column 3. LRM mode 3 column 1. Sim for the pilot's life chapter. Restream Google Chrome column. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. MCP speed column 2 of 10. Intervene off button. C/O indicated button. Auto throttle arm button mode +2. N1 selector auto button. N1 on button mode +S. Speed off button mode +S. Spoiler on button mode. Spoiler B on. Speed brake at red. Auto brake at red. Overspeed indicator off. Underspeed indicator off. Auto throttle indicator on mode +3. N1 indicator on mode +4. Auto throttle indicator on mode. N1 indicator on mode +4. Auto throttle indicator on mode. Auto speed brake. Spoiler rate. Speed off button mode +S. N1 on button mode +. N1 selector off. Auto throttle arm button mode +2. Rest. Auto throttle off. Auto throttle arm light off. N1 light off. Off rest. Auto throttle off. Red left auto throttle disengage light off. Red right auto throttle disengage light off. Auto throttle arm. Auto throttle arm light on. N1 light on. Auto throttle servos on. Auto throttle arm switch on. Auto throttle light on. N1 light on. 12,000 feet. 1788 feet per minute.
There we go.
12,243 feet ASL. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.38.2. Main column 3 of 10.
I'm gonna do
Main
something.
window button. Instructs for flight attendants to start the snack/food service. Before takeoff flow button. Before taxi. Before taxi. Engine start button. Before start checklist button. Before start flow button. Pre-flight checklist button. Pre-flight flow button. Head airport info button. Request the airport. Pre-flight check. Before start checklist. Engine start button. Before taxi flow button. Before taxi checklist. Before takeoff flow. Before takeoff checklist button. After takeoff flow button. Before takeoff checklist button. After takeoff flow button.
We're just gonna do this to
13,000 feet.
make
Press.
sure.
Engine number 1 auto. Connect button. Engine number 2 auto. Auto brake off.
There we go, yeah. I didn't have...
Gear lever off.
There we go.
MCP speed row 1 column 2 of 10. Auto throttle arm button mode. Main window connect button. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1.3. Microsoft Flight Simulator 1. 13,400. 1634 feet. 323 knots indicated. 1617 feet per minute.
Well, we
14,000
are
feet.
in the air. Those of you that want to check out the landing, being someone's here, this will give me a chance to do some stuff I got to fix. I don't think we got anybody watching right now.
Main row 1 column 2
So,
of 9. FRT Lex 1/9 PMDG
I am
737.
gonna-
Star untitled mode. Road. Ops 30.2.3 profile. Ops 30.2.3.
reconnect when we get close to landing, folks.
Start virtual. Start recording. Check ops not checked.
Gotta have something to keep me busy here. Nobody's here talking to me,
Start
so
recording. Check ops not checked.
we'll be